in the heart of Texas in San Marcos. Welcome to Bobcats Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Texas State Bobcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, checking in with Coach Kinney before the game. They are so thrilled to be in the Pac-12. Not a lot of people thought Texas State would be a great fit, but they are here to prove them wrong. They've been playing football at a high level, in their league, at their level, but now taking a step up to the Pac-12, they have more to prove, and the coach said his team is ready to do it. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Bobcats kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So Texas offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Throwing Manning. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Sparks. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas State. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Texas offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that.
He's taking the shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Play action, here's Manning. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Quarterback decides, let's think this 4th down play over, and he calls a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Hold and fire complete.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Jackson will throw. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Longhorns! Stealing a score on special teams.
Man, what a great way to start this football game. You do exactly what you want to defense. You force the punt, and then special teams comes up special. How about the punt return? That's how you start a football game. That's how you grab momentum. Nice job catching it, fielding it, using his blockers, taking it all the way to the house, and taking control of this football game early.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He'll start this drive firing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that back.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Evans. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Evans. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. Jackson going to throw it. Makes the grab. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quick completion to the right. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Bobcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Wow, look at this. You could take the lead with a chip shot field goal here. Instead, they'll try to finish this drive with a touchdown. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Running inside, it's Smothers. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. The Longhorns want to move quickly. They'll go right back to it. Brought down at the 12-yard line. That's a 1st down and maybe the start of a long drive. On the ground, it's Smothers. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. They pick up of 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
You know, God bless Texas.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Here's Manning to throw. Has to let this one go off his back foot. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Texas State takes the field hoping to get this drive started. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Jackson will throw. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Got some room to run. At the 20. Touchdown, Texas! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Longhorns in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Hey, man, last year was such an interesting year for Arch Manning because preseason, greatest thing since sliced bread. Start of the season, nobody likes him. Get out of here. Nobody thinks he can play. He's not any good. End of the season really started to put it together. So, Palmer, he took a lot of criticism, but I love the way he stayed level-headed. And now this next season, another year of experience, I expect some great things from Arch Manning.
Yeah, there were huge expectations on this team in general. Maybe everybody a year too early on those expectations, but it's founded now. I mean, you've seen enough from Arch Manning to understand he can take this team to a national championship, and they've surrounded him with a lot of talent too. Cam Coleman, amongst a bunch of other guys coming in through.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Time to take a shot. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Art's going to spin it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coleman. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Longhorn.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game isn't.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
He rifles one deep down the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Manning. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Made the grab in the end zone.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Jackson gonna throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Open on the right side, that's Smith. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. He goes right back to the air. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Burgess. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To throw, Manning. Snagged on the outside. It's Wingo. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Manning. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Manning from the gun on 3rd down, looking to take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And I feel like that was predetermined. Like, they told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. It looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Jenkins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Iowa taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's the Hawkeyes in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Now back over to your game inside Bobcats Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Another incompletion on third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Makes a move. And there he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Sparks. Could not make his way to the corner. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Jackson will throw. Right on the money. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. Touchdown, Texas! Rolled his way into the end zone. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Evans.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Fires to the middle. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Defense has the lead in the second half. Expect to see a lot of zone coverage. It's going to be tight. It's going to be hard to fit these footballs in, especially when you're throwing in the middle of the field like they were right there as the ball falls incomplete.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. Arch is going to throw for it. He wants to go deep. Upstairs, he's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Bringing the heat. Makes the catch. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The run inside. It's Smothers. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's...
Makes the grab in their space. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Longhorn.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Jackson gonna throw it. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Red pass hits complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Burgess. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Offside. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Hauls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Quarterback running on the draw. Quarterback slides, and he's got it up for the first down.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the 1st down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. They go play action with Manning. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it way down the field. Off to the races. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Atkins. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Burgess. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Bobcats have pushed it inside the 20. Quick release on the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.